This is what it is. You have to have faith in what you do, faith in the fact that you're on the right track, and faith that if you don't give up, eventually you will shine. It's very easy to give up, and you want to give up so many times, you know?
How do you stay motivated then?
Well, how do you stay motivated? You stay motivated for many reasons. If you have kids, if you have mortgages to pay. The country where I grew up, basically in Canada, and I moved to Italy, it was a challenge. People were watching me and saying, he's gonna come back, or he's gonna go back. So there were people betting on me, whether I was gonna go forward or backwards. And
You wanted to prove them wrong.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And you did.
Yeah.
What were some of your greatest challenges, and how did you overcome them when building your region?
The biggest challenge was changing the mentality of the industry, which was totally adverse to cooperation.
What do you do about that?
What do you do about that?
Yeah.
First of all, you have to be very confident that you're on the right track. And I was. I was absolutely certain I was on the right track, and I was right, they were wrong, okay? And you have to be like that, you know? You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to believe you're doing the right thing, even though everybody else says you're going the wrong way. It takes a lot of strength. I have to say that in the first years, I've had moments where I was entering almost a depression. You know, I felt very stressed. Especially the second year. Second year is when it was getting a little more difficult, even more difficult than the first year. Because the first year, you had nothing to do but sell franchises. So your job is fairly simple. The second year, those people you sold a franchise to have expectations for a string of services. You know, they want education, they want technology, they want to be pampered, but you have also to inspire them and comfort them also, because they're finding the same challenges that you are. I found myself having to wear several hats and not have enough people to give those hats to. So I was wearing the hats.
So did you hire some people who could?
I started hiring some people for sure. I mean, yes, but hiring costs money. So you have always to balance. It's a balancing act at the beginning, because you know your resources are perhaps limited. They're always limited, but at the beginning, they're more limited than ever. So you have to try and balance and try to find the right people. I think that is one of the most difficult things to do, is to get the right people around you. We started setting goals right from the beginning. You know, we wanted to become the #1 company in Italy. 20 years ago, I wanted to have 500 offices and 5,000 agents. So I'm not there yet, but I'm getting close. And I think that I will reach that goal by 2020. I'm looking at 2025, and that's my next goal. You know, it's 1,000 offices and 10,000 agents. You have to set those goals and then work it backwards and figure out how many people you have to see, how many offices you have to open, how many appointments you have to make. If all fails, you have to concentrate only on one thing, which is franchise sales. Absolutely.
What are some of the skills that you think a region owner needs to succeed then?
You have to want to build something. You have to have that fire inside of you. Surround yourself with people who can do things that perhaps you can't do. You have to get them to trust you and to trust your vision. You have to be patient. You have to be tenacious. You have to have faith in what you do, faith in the fact that you're on the right track, and faith that if you don't give up, eventually you will shine.